Aloha and welcome to Remote Promote. Welcome back. Thank you for joining us again. Today, I'm super delighted to introduce to you a friend of mine, Cheri Pierson. Welcome, Cheri, and thank you for joining us.
Hi.
For those of you who have not had the pleasure of meeting Cheri yet, Cheri, together with her husband, Steve, they are known as the Healthy Persons. They help people up-level their health, beauty, athletic performance, and well-being through no-compromise, science-backed nutrition and self-care products. They also assist people in creating their own stream of residual income. Their health journey began in May of 2017 when they decided to drop some excess body weight. Their friend was successfully using a system, and with no further research, and they jumped. They realized in 4 days that they had found something hugely different. It is amazing what happens inside when we are fueling our body with superfood that's actually better than organic nutrition. Fast forward now, nearly 4 years, they have led a team of nearly 1,400 people, congratulations, and coaching them to their goals and success that they choose. They're benefiting people on such an important level as health is unbelievably rewarding. It allowed Cheri to retire from her full-time job, but she got out of bed each day anxious to make a difference in somebody else's life. So, wow, Cheri, that's quite a testimony. I love that.
Thank you.
Quite a journey you've been on. And how long have you been working from home full-time?
Well, I've been with my company for almost 4 years. And so I actually started it. I was working full-time from home, but in a corporate job. And
Okay.
so I did it kind of part-time. And then the first year, working in 5 to 7% of my full-time job, I made 70% of my full-time income.
Wow.
Then the next year I matched my full-time income, so I got to join my husband in retirement.
Yay! That's awesome. So I know I introduced you. Tell us in your own words, what is it that you do?
Well, like I said in my bio, my husband and I, we kind of became accidental entrepreneurs because we use these products to lose some weight. We lost 120 pounds between the two of us. And I had tried so many other things and had really just given up on the whole weight loss possibility because it just seemed like I'd lose it, gain it back, and more. And I just kept getting, in the end, I'd always wind up being heavier. So, so this worked. And like I said, in 4 days, we realized, oh, this wasn't about deprivation or anything like that. It was about flooding your body with great nutrition and just turning on its ability to take care of itself. And that's what it does. So in the beginning, it was just people going, what are you doing? What are you doing? And, I want that too. And then they did it and they got the same results. And one thing led to another. And then we found I'm 64 years old and I have done a lot of different things. And this is my heart thing. This is my calling because just helping people get healthy is so important. It changes your life on so many levels. And it's an emotional journey. It's a physical journey. Able to hold hands with somebody and help them through that journey, it's just amazing. It just makes my heart sing.
I can tell you're super passionate about it. And isn't it great that when we find our niche, it's not even like we're working. We are just enjoying helping people and living our best life.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. So I know I didn't ask you this before, but I'm super curious on how in 4 years you built a team of 1,400 people. That's amazing.
Yeah, well, it is. And it's kind of has to do with the way the compensation plan is built in this company, in Isogenics, because, we've enrolled probably close to 200 people. And then we've helped a lot of those people eat for free or build a residual income, so that they can have freedom as well. So
Mhm.
then they enroll people and they enroll people. But the other thing that also happens in our compensation plan is that the people above me who enroll people, they go down at the bottom of the line. So they come up through me as well. So they're also part of my team and they're part of my income. So
Oh,
that's,
wow.
and what's really nice about that construct is that it makes everybody in the company be so willing to help you or help you out because we all win together, and I love that atmosphere. I've been in other companies where you're against each other. And this is not. This is all about, I don't care if I'm financially connected to somebody or not. If it's going to move somebody forward in their business, it's good for the company, it's good for everybody. And that's the attitude. I love it.
That's really great. I love that too. It's different than a lot of the companies that I've heard out there and their
Yeah,
compensation plans. And in the
absolutely.
health and wellness industry, what is it that you say with your company or your product? What sets you apart in the industry?
I would say it is our no compromise product philosophy. If it is not good for the customer, it is not good for Isogenics. And also, as far as just the products and the compensation plan, if it's not good for the associate, it's also not good for Isogenics, which I love. And we are a privately held company. And one of the main reasons is because the founder was formulating for other companies where they answered to stockholders and stuff, and they were constantly trying to get him to dumb down and make the products more profitable, rather than the best they could possibly be. And
Mm,
he didn't want to do that anymore. So he said, I'm going to start a company. And he got together with Jim and Kathy Coover, who had retired from network marketing, and they were really wanted to be retired. It took him 3 times to keep pulling them out because he knew they had the kind of integrity that he wanted to partner with to
mm,
keep it a privately held company where they could make their own decisions. And I have seen them not be happy with raw materials they're getting for a certain product line, and they just shut it down. They
mm.
won't make anything less than what they want. And if it
Wow.
causes them to lose customers because they go someplace else to get that product line, in the meantime, they don't want to lose customers, but they never want to put out a product that isn't up to their standards.
That
And we
is
have a
a good
30-day
one.
money back guarantee on everything we sell. So we
Wow.
stand behind it.
I love it. Integrity and generosity, both. I love that.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, and with integrity, things work. So, and it makes the company work. I love it. And what would you
Yes.
say are your top, say, 2 or 3 tips for entrepreneurs?
I say find something that touches your heart because, then you will never get tired of doing it. So that would be number one. Number two would be learn to master the mundane.
Mm,
A lot of people want it all to be pretty and fancy and all that kind of stuff, but a lot of it is just mastering the mundane, doing the
mm,
same thing day in and day out. If you are like marketing yourself on social media, that's your storefront and you have to be open for business. People need to see that you're there and you're open for business. So, and I think that goes hand in hand with consistency.
mhm.
'Cause you have to be consistent. And then another one would be to, just recognize and reward and encourage your team. And part of that self-development. We don't, like I said, we were accidental entrepreneurs. We didn't come in here as super leaders or anything like that. So, you have to learn as you go. We say it's a personal development with a compensation plan,
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
and, that's what it is. And especially when you're dealing with weight loss and beauty, when you change, when I've lost 50 pounds, my husband lost 70 pounds, there's a whole emotional thing that goes along with that you have to deal with, you
Right,
do.
right.
So, that would be it. Master the mundane, love what you do, and love on other people. Be a servant.
Oh, those are great tips. Thank you. Actually, those are some of my favorites that I've heard. Those are fantastic.
Thank you.
And just to wrap it up, Cheri, do you have any special offerings for the online community at this time?
Well, I do have this really great winter's almost over, but your health quiz, that kind of helps you take a look at, where you might be needing some assistance. And and then I will also do a free consultation with you to see what your health goals are, what you might need, and what we might have to fit you. No pressure, no obligation, just a conversation.
Okay, perfect. And we'll include that information in the chat section. So you
Absolutely.
can do that quiz, and then you will have a way to get a hold of Cheri after it's done.
Uh-huh. Yep, absolutely.
Thank you again, Cheri, for joining us.
You too. I wish I could be joining you right there in Hawaii.
I know. Well, you know what? There's plenty of room here. I'd love to have you as a guest. So
I might take you up on it.
I would love that. And for those of you watching that are interested in promoting yourself here on Remote Promote, I would love to hear from you. Or if you know somebody that would like to have their business promoted, we would love to hear from you as well. And until next time, aloha.